By now, you've probably seen a picture of that local Halloween display that's got the Beatles fans screaming with delight.
You could call it a bare bones tribute to the Abbey Road album. So who's behind it, and what are they doing with their newfound notoriety?
Jerry Gretzinger introduces us to a couple of creative souls.
Count 'em, 1, 2, 3, Fab 4, a skeletal recreation of John, Paul, George, and Ringo as they appeared on the cover of Abbey Road. The brainchild of Guilderland's Jeff Pitkin, who says it was just a neat idea he had to pay tribute to an iconic image of an iconic band.
Well, specifically because it was the 50th anniversary of the release of the album.
Sorry, I should have said that.
Which brought my husband's attention to it.
Truth be told, wife Ellen is usually the brains behind their family's Halloween displays. Oh, there's more than just the Boney Bunch. A massive menagerie of the macabre that she started for their kids 20 years ago.
And I wanted to do something to entertain them for Halloween and make it special.
Some life changes last year nearly put the nail in their coffin.
So we thought maybe our children have all moved out. We're now empty nesters. They're spread all over the country. Maybe this was the year that we would finally call it quits.
But they received a sweet anonymous letter from a neighborhood child asking if their spooky displays would return.
We just said we have to keep doing it.
The skeletons have been an annual favorite. Last year they were playing baseball, but nothing has matched this year's response, and the Pitkins didn't want to waste it.
We thought we should take the opportunity to do something special here, and so we created a Facebook fundraiser page for donation to St. Jude's Children's Medical Research Center.
One great idea begets another. Speaking of good ideas, Ellen's already got one for next year.
Obviously not as good as my husband's. I'm sure it won't go viral, which I'm sure I'm going to be reminded of. But I have an idea in mind for next year, but I can't let that out yet. That's a secret till next year.
Very, very old and special movie.
Stop, don't tell.
Careful, Jeff, or you'll be in for a long, cold, lonely winter. In Guilderland, Jerry Gretzinger, News Channel 13.
That is so fabulous. And if you'd like more info on the St. Jude's fundraiser, visit WNYT.com and click on links. And if you want to see the Boney Beatles, well, you'll find them at 815 Via Marcella in Guilderland.
I love how she's like, don't tell them.
I know.
So great.
Everything about it is just...
And I bet you that little girl in the neighborhood is really happy that they did.
Yeah.